true. Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous. I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing acute. I heard all things in the heaven and in the earth. I heard many things in hell. How then am I mad? Hearken, and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story.
It is impossible to say how first the idea entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Object there was none. Passion there was none. I loved the old man. He had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture, a pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Good night, old friend.
Good night.
Oedipus somnium.
Thank you.
The thought occurred to me today to venture to the market this afternoon and fetch a liverwurst from the butcher.
Mm-hmm.
And then perhaps I could stop by Van Tassel's for a bottle of Amontillado.
Amontillado. That would be an excellent choice.
Splendid. Then I'll take my leave. Dinner will be served at 8 o'clock. Good morrow to you, young sir.
Morning.
How marvelous you look today.
Thank you.
Your paper. And your breakfast.
I slept happy indeed. But happier am I that in my midst I find these gifts of kindness. My dear friend, I thank you deeply.
No, sir, it is I who thanks you for your flawless hospitality and unimpeachable friendship. Now eat, and go about your daily endeavors. I have a few errands to run in the city, but upon my return I trust that you'll be fresh and ready. Chess master. I mean to crush you this time.
Eager for another defeat, are you? Very well. Upon your return, I shall fruitlessly wait your efforts to victory.
Until then. Just a minute. Come in. Good evening. May I help you?
Good evening to you, sir. We three are officers of the police.
Heavens! Is anything the matter?
Indeed.
I'm afraid there might be something, sir. A shriek was heard by a neighbor, and there's suspicion of foul play. Information was lodged at our office, and we're now deputed to search the premises.
How now, you say? Foul play? Well, then I bid you detectives welcome. Please, do what you must to satisfy your duty. Incidentally, the shriek you heard was mine own in a dream.
Is this your house?
Oh, no. The proprietor of the house is absent in the country.
And who are you to he?
Indeed.
An old friend to an even older man. He's very old and frail. A few months ago I moved in after his lady wife sadly passed on. Since then I've been doing all I can to bring him happiness.
His lack of attendance should not differ us from our search, I trust.
No, of course not. I do beseech you, come, search. Search well. The kitchen. The bathroom. Master bedroom. As you can see, all his belongings in place. I've been seeing to the household duties while he's away. And now to the attic.
We must apologize. It seems this has been a great waste of our time. And yours.
No, not at all. Anything for the sake of the good public. You three look tired. Would you care to stay a while, possibly for a spot of warm tea?
No, we couldn't impose.
It is no imposition. I must insist.
Some tea would be quite lovely.
Marvelous. Please make yourselves comfortable while I see to the kettle.
This house is quite unique.
Indeed.
That it is. My friend has a very good taste in a great many things. I am always pleased to visit. But enough about me. What about you, officers? How goes the evening? How goes the good fight?
As well as can be expected, but less than we'd like to admit.
How unfortunate.
Very. But behind every dark cloud lies a silver lining, I like to think.
An inspiring view.
Still, try as we might, it is impossible to get into the minds of some. Do you remember that poor wretch who claimed his friend? Roderick, was it? He had buried his sister alive. How dreadful. And Fortunato, a dear friend of ours, has been missing for many weeks.
We have not forgotten. He will be found, rest
Buried his sister alive. How dreadful.
Possible to understand the mind of some man. There are the cases that poor wretches family friend. Buried his sister alive. On the side of town in that great
I admit the deed! Tear up the plaques! Here! It's the beating of his hideous heart!